It started with just one story. Then it became 2, 3. He told himself just one more story every single night. But the stories never ended, and neither did his hunger for them. The nights blurred together. Friends faded. Sleep became a distant memory. He wasn't watching anymore. He was living the stories. And he can't stop. Are you next? Make sure you subscribe to Just One More Story, because once you start, you'll never want to stop. Just one more story.
Nobody reported him. Nobody warned anyone. And if you met him back then, you probably would have thought, he's just quiet. That's it. That's the problem. Because when people think dangerous, they picture someone obvious, loud, aggressive, unstable. He was none of that. And somehow, that made it worse. There were signs, not huge ones, not the kind that make headlines. Small things, the kind people ignore, the kind you brush off and say, "Eh, he's just a little different." Yeah, that's where this starts. He grows up in what looks like a normal home, middle class, quiet neighborhood. But inside, constant tension, arguments, stress, the kind of environment where nobody's really paying attention to the quiet kid in the room. And that kid, he's not reacting. He's not acting out. He's just watching, learning, sitting in his own head longer than most people should. And this next part, this is where people usually pause the video and go, wait. His dad shows him something basic, science-related, nothing crazy, just how to clean animal bones. Most kids would forget about it, move on. He didn't. It stuck, not as a memory, but as an interest that didn't go away, didn't fade, didn't get replaced by something else. It stayed, and it got stronger. Now here's the part that doesn't make sense yet. Nothing serious has even happened. So why does this feel off already? Hold that thought. By high school, people notice him, but not in a "this is dangerous" way. More like, he's weird. He doesn't connect normally, doesn't really have close friends. And sometimes he does things just to get a reaction, not attention in a confident way. More like he doesn't know how to act. So he guesses. Some people laugh. Some people avoid him. But nobody steps in. Because again, he doesn't look like a problem. And be honest, if you went to school with someone like that, you probably wouldn't think anything serious either, right? Then everything breaks apart. His parents separate. His mom leaves. And this part, this is where the story actually shifts. He's still a teenager, and he's basically living alone. No one checking in, no structure, no one asking what's going on in his head. Just silence and time. A lot of time. Because this right here, this is the moment most people miss. Everything you heard before, the isolation, the strange interests, the disconnect, none of it went away. It stacked. And when nobody steps in, those thoughts don't correct themselves. They grow. Quietly. Slowly. Until the version of him people thought was just awkward is no longer just that. And that's what makes this story uncomfortable. Not just what he became later, but how easy it was to overlook everything early on. Because people expect danger to be obvious, easy to spot. But sometimes, it looks like someone you'd never think twice about. And the worst part? This is just the beginning. What happens next is where everything actually escalates. So if you think this was unsettling, you're not ready for part 2. Subscribe, because is just one more story.